This is the introduction speech for TessaHill Communication 105. Today I'll be discussing the origin of my name. Here is my audience for your viewing. I have 6 individuals here. Alright. A rose by any other name would smell just as sweet, Shakespeare wrote in his tragic love story, Romeo and Juliet. Shakespeare is implying that our names are meaningless, and without them, our identities would not change or be any different. Perhaps that's true, but perhaps it's not. Would I be the same person if my entire life I was called by a different name? Would I be as proud of the origin of my name or try to live up to its meaning if it was different? Dealing with what-ifs can be sticky, but I know one thing is certain. My name is Tessa Michelle Hill, and I'm as Tessa as I can be. My discussion with you today will be regarding how I got my name, nicknames that I have, and regarding something about myself that you may not know. In having a conversation with my mother, I was informed that my name came about when she was watching a show called Highlander. The main character's wife's name is Tessa, and that was her favorite character, up until they tragically killed her. Nonetheless, I got my name that way. I do have 2 nicknames, one being Tessa B. Shell, and the other being Tess, both originating from children not being able to enunciate their syllables. One of those children was me. When I was younger, 4 or 5 maybe, anytime somebody would ask me my name, I would get real sassy about it, put my hand on my hip like this, and say, "My name is Tessa B. Shell Tavis," and that was the way that I pronounced it. Until I got older, it was always that way. I was trying to say Tessa Michelle Travis. That's my maiden name, Travis, but it just didn't come out right. The other nickname, Tess, was given to me by my younger brother when he was just 2 years old. When he was learning how to talk, he had all sorts of names for different things, including Jew drink for strawberry milk. He couldn't pronounce my name, and he had a very difficult time with it, so it always came out Tess. That nickname stuck, and my mom still calls me Tess to this day. Now that you know a little bit about my name and some nicknames, I'd like to share something with you about me that you may not know. People find it a little bit strange. I often get weird looks, and people ask me a lot of questions about it. So when I meet somebody for the first time, I like to tell them this, because it's such a commodity in our world that if you don't know, it could cause severe anxiety for me. I have an irrational fear of coins. That fear is called cuprolaminophobia. Before you start asking yourself why I'm afraid of them, or where the fear stems from, I can answer both of those questions for you right now. I don't know. I've been terrified of them since I can remember, and I've had issues with looking at them, hearing people jingle them in their pockets, and I certainly am not going to use them as a form of currency. For a long time, I thought that I was the only person in the world with this obscure fear, but after doing a little bit of research, I found that a small sample of the population also suffers from this condition, roughly 0.002% of the world, so I'm not alone. That being said, please don't bring coins around me or ask me questions about it because it can cause severe anxiety. Something that I do love, though, is elephants, and you can bring them around me anytime, friends. That's fine. If I had a different name, would I be the person that I am today? I think I would be. I can't really tie my personality to my name, but I can tell you that if my name was somehow changed today, I would feel like part of my identity was gone and missing. I don't know what kind of life I'd be living if I didn't have the bond created between my younger brother and I for him calling me Tess, or if I'd be the same unique person that I am today because I have a fairly uncommon name. I do know, however, my personality is universal, and no matter what I was called, my name is Tessa, and I wouldn't have it any other way.